Hi guys, it's Anaya. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Today, I will be sharing a very general topic with you guys, and we'll be offering a new perspective on the topic. Last week, I talked about forgiveness and how it frees you to ultimately walk into your destiny, and today, I will be talking about rejection. So before I get into the video, I just want to remind you guys that I do live on a main road, so if you hear cars in the background, that is why. And if you see me looking down, it is because I am reading from my handy dandy notebook. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right down to talking about rejection. So we've all faced rejection, let's just be honest. And it hurts, it seems negative, and it causes us to overthink. But if we could shift the way we think about rejection, we can find that it does not always have to hurt. It can be positive, and that can cause you to be open to more opportunities in life. So I have a quote here about rejection. Hopefully it resonates with you the way it resonated with me. The biggest hurdle is rejection. Be ready for it. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is that successful people do all the things that unsuccessful people don't want to do. When 10 doors are slammed in your face, go to door number 11 enthusiastically with a smile on your face. This quote was by John Paul DeJoria. Now this quote ultimately talks about the importance of persisting when you get rejected. Oftentimes when we are rejected, we get discouraged and we don't want to persist, but your determination really assists in you achieving any goal in your life. So I encourage you, when you are discouraged after a rejection, to continue to just push yourself and to continue to go. And ultimately, if you are meant to achieve this goal, you will achieve it if you persist and if you keep on going after all those doors are slammed in your face, because one door is bound to open endless opportunities for you. Now, another note that I have here is many people don't want to face rejection, so they don't try, or that they only do what is easy to them, or they only do what's easy to them. And I'm guilty of this. I play guitar, as you've seen in my other videos, and I found that I was getting stuck on playing a certain way, like I would play the chords that I know and I wouldn't challenge myself. So recently I thought it would be a great idea to actually reach my full potential in playing this instrument. So I started to download different kinds of music, tablature and different sheet music that I can learn how to read. And I've been teaching myself, and ultimately it is really challenging, but I'm seeing that I am able to do more things with the guitar, and I could reach my full potential if I continue to push myself and keep going. So ultimately, when you are rejected, if you continue to push yourself and challenge yourself to do not only what is easy to you, but to go beyond that, then you will ultimately reach your full potential, and that's just an amazing thing. So in order to excel, you have to face rejection. That's ultimate. You need to face rejection and know what you're doing wrong in order to get better and to be accepted and to achieve your goals. So if you are never rejected, getting what you want would be less exciting. Now, I say this because we often think rejection is a negative thing, but if we were never rejected, achieving goals would not be as exciting. So you can't always be accepted, and that's okay. I've learned, especially in high school and finishing up my first year of college, that it's not easy to be accepted by other people because everyone's different and you're different. God made you that way, so I don't want you to change yourself to be accepted by other people. A lot of the times you will be rejected by others, but the people who are meant to be with you will ultimately see your authenticity and will follow you and just be an overall well-rounded group of friends. So I encourage you to continue to be yourself even if you are being rejected, and to stay true to yourself, because if you are fake and if you are succumbing to what other people want you to be or what they want you to do, you'll end up achieving things, but they might not be things that you wanted to achieve in the first place. So you're different, you're supposed to be different. God doesn't make blank carbon copies, okay? God makes each and every one of us an original. So just stay true to yourself, and if you face rejection for that, it's not a negative thing. Rejection does not mean you are not good enough. Now, I have a really interesting story. It's a very common story about rejection from your top 2 colleges that I have faced, and it was very emotionally impactful for me. But I have learned that being rejected does not mean that you're not worthy of something. So, while I was in my senior year of high school, I was very excited to go to college. I was like, I'm going, like, I'm getting out of this school. And I applied to many schools, and my top two choices were Ivy League institutions. And I got into every single school except for my top two. Can you just like imagine, like, I don't know if it was just me, but imagine you just getting into every single school you apply to. And I applied to some really good schools, like, don't get me wrong, but my top two schools are the only two that I didn't get into. And I was distraught. Like, I knew that there were more opportunities out there for me, and that, you know, ultimately God would lead me down the path that He wanted to lead me down. But I was so upset. Like, I cried reading those rejection letters, just because, like, you know, I tried so hard throughout high school, and I really did persist, and I did everything that I thought that I should do to get into those schools, and I started to think that I wasn't good enough for those schools, and, you know, maybe I just wasn't meant to go to those schools. Maybe where I am right now is where God wants me to be. And I just want to share that with you guys, because oftentimes when we get rejected by organizations or colleges or jobs or people, we begin to think that we're not worthy or we're not good enough for something. And I want you to know that that is not true. Just because you get rejected by something, it means that God has something else for you. It doesn't mean that you're not good enough. So don't let the devil trick you into thinking that you're unworthy of something just because a school doesn't accept you, or just because a group of friends doesn't accept you. But being rejected by one thing will just mean that there is something else out there that will accept you. So take my story and, you know, allow it to resonate with you, because I'm still learning from it, but I don't feel less worthy because I didn't get into those schools. I ultimately feel like I'm in the right place that I am right now. So, yeah, so if you get rejected, it doesn't mean you're not good enough. It just means that it wasn't the right time, or there's another thing out there for you. Rejection may close doors, but other doors are bound to open. So ultimately, what I'm trying to say in this video is, don't see rejection as a failure or a negative thing, but see it as another opportunity. And I hope that really spoke to you guys. If you have anything else or any other rejection experiences that you want to share, please leave it in the comments down below. I love interacting with you guys in the comments. It makes it really feel like a family on YouTube. But yeah, I hope my stories on rejection and this quote and everything else that I shared with you guys really spoke to you. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and let me know what other topics you want to hear me talk about. But yeah, love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.